1 month postpartum. I had a C-section on August 6th, and I had a baby girl, and she was born at 32 weeks, so she was an 8-week preemie. So I'm going to update you guys on my C-section recovery for 1 month, as well as an update on Laney, who is still in the NICU. I'm going to start with me first, and I don't really have that much to update you guys on. I'm still at the same weight as last week's video. I haven't lost any more weight. I've only lost 14 pounds since birth, and I'm just kind of stuck here until I can just get the clear to start working out again and shed the remaining 7 pounds of weight that I accumulated during my pregnancy. My C-section incision still looks the same as last week. I still have that little bit of an overhang I was talking about in my 3-week postpartum update. But I've had a lot of people tell me and reassure me that that will go away and all that stuff. So I've just kind of let my insecurities about that go for now and just need to give it time to see if it'll go away. And most people, actually everybody I've talked to has said that it will definitely go away. So hopefully that's the case. As far as pain, I don't ever feel any pain in my abdomen, but it is still pretty tender and it can be sore. I'm still wearing maternity shorts. I can fit into my pre-pregnancy clothing. I'm actually like a size up from my pre-pregnancy clothing, but I don't wear regular shorts and jeans yet because my stomach is still a little bit tender if any sort of pressure is on that area. So I'm still in my maternity shorts, which drives me crazy because I'm so tired of wearing my maternity shorts, just because any sort of, even like a light pressure is kind of uncomfortable. It's not painful, it's just uncomfortable and a little bit tender still. So I'm sure that area is going to be tender for a while. So it looks like I'm going to be in like maternity shorts and dresses and stuff until my uterus and my belly is no longer tender. So that's one thing that's pretty annoying, is that I don't feel pain or anything. It's just still tender and sore. So I can't wear clothes that I want to wear basically, which is really annoying. I have a 6-week postpartum checkup at the doctor next Friday. So I'll ask my doctor about that, and hopefully she will give me kind of a window of when that really won't be so tender anymore. I haven't started working out or anything, but I was curious to see, how my belly would feel if I did like a few squats here and there, or lunges or anything like that. So I tested it out and did a few forward lunges and backward lunges, and yeah, my stomach is tender when I do that, so definitely not ready for that. We'll see what it's like after. I still have about a week and a half until my 6-week postpartum checkup, so we will see if I'm feeling any better. But I have heard that it takes a long time for the core and everything to completely heal after a C-section. So I feel like working out is going to just be something that's going to take a little while for me to really be able to do, which kind of sucks because I'm really ready to get rid of this excess baby weight so I can get back into all of my clothes. Because having a limited wardrobe really sucks, and I really don't want to buy clothes for this weird in-between stage that I'm in, because I feel like that's just a waste of money, you know what I mean? So it's just an awkward stage to be in, and it's kind of annoying and irritating, but I'm sure it will pass, hopefully quickly. We'll see. Oh, I wanted to update you guys on that belly band. So if you watched my vlog, it was the last video that I posted, I had picked up one of those, the belly bandits, to see if that would help with kind of my C-section recovery. I ended up returning that. I did not like it. I think that it was just too late in the game for me to start wearing that. I think those are really good maybe as soon as you have your baby. But since I was already 3 weeks out, I really didn't even need it. And the area that I wanted it for was too low for where the belly band was at. Like I wanted it for like my C-section incision itself and to put pressure on that area, and it didn't go down low enough and stay tight enough in that area. So I went ahead and returned that. So if you're gonna get a belly bandit, I would suggest getting it to wear immediately postpartum and not try to wear it 3 weeks after like I did, because it was a complete waste. But returned that, so no big deal. Pumping is going good. I started actually breastfeeding Laney at our visits. I've only done it twice now, but she's done really well both times. I remember now from breastfeeding my son, it's really difficult to kind of gauge how much they're getting each session. But I mean, she seems to be doing just fine. So breastfeeding is going good, but I am using a nipple shield with her because her mouth is so small and because of a tongue tie, but I will talk more about that in Laney's portion of the update. But pumping's going good. My supply is getting better. I'm able to, I guess, pump as much as she is eating, plus a little bit more each feeding, which is good. And I'm, whenever she does come home and I'm able to actually breastfeed her, I'm sure that the supply will go up even more. So I'm still exclusively pumping. She hasn't had any formula or anything, and that's going really well. What else? Postpartum bleeding, I'm still not completely done. It is I feel like I'm just days away from being just done with having to wear, panty liners and all that, because I'm not bleeding. It's just this is really TMI, but it's just discharge with old blood in it at this point. So it's almost gone. And I feel like I'm just days away from it being gone completely. And this time around, the postpartum bleeding was much longer than it was. Well, not much longer, that's an over-exaggeration, but it is longer than the postpartum bleeding that I had with Kason, because that was done after 3 weeks. And I'm a month postpartum now, and I'm not done yet. But really, that's all for me. I really don't have a whole lot to update you guys on pertaining to me. Everything is going pretty good and pretty smooth for me. I'm just ready to go to my 6-week postpartum checkup and get the clear to just go back to normal life. I'm excited about that. But now we're going to move on to Laney. She now weighs 3 pounds 9 ounces, so she's officially 3.5 pounds, which is really exciting. We thought we were going to be able to bring her home this week, but the head nurse in charge really wants her to be closer to 4 pounds before she comes home. So now we're shooting for next week to have her home. She is a month old now, which is crazy. I feel like this month has just gone by so fast. And I think that's just because we've been so busy. So my days feel like they run together a lot because I'm at the hospital every day, and it's very busy. And going to the hospital every day takes up a really big chunk of the day. So my days just fly by. But yeah, she's 3.5 pounds. She's at 1.5 pounds up from her birth weight. She's almost doubled her birth weight. She is 16.3 inches long now, so she is a lot longer in length than she was when she was first born. The nurse said that she wants her to be closer to about 1,800 grams when she goes home. And right now she's at 1,620, and she's been on average gaining about 40 grams, sometimes more every day. So we're hoping we only have a few more days left and she'll get to come home. But I'm really thinking she'll be home next week, which is really exciting. I'm really excited for you guys to meet her, and I'm just excited to have her home. I'm so tired of going to the hospital. I'm tired of my family's schedule just being all over the place, and I'm just ready to get back to normal life. So I can't wait to have her home so that we can just hang out at home, and I can have my baby here every single day, and I can take care of her full time. Not gonna lie, I am a little bit nervous about it, but I'm excited more than anything else. She's done absolutely everything that she needs to do at the hospital. We're literally just waiting on that extra 0.5 pound for her to gain. She's taking a lot more per feeding now than she was, and all of her feeds are by bottle now, so she has no more gavage. A gavage is the feeding tube. So her feeding tube is completely out, and she's taking all of her feeds by bottle, which is awesome. And I've been able to feed her twice myself, so she is able to breastfeed as well. She's gone up a lot more per feeding each day. She was taking 25, and then they moved her up to 27, and then to 28. After 28, they bumped her up to 32, and then from 32 to 35. And 35 milliliters was considered a full feed for them. So she had 8 bottles for one day at 35 milliliters of feed, which is a little more than an ounce. And she handled that perfectly. So now she's in an ad-lib stage where she is able to eat as much as she wants for all of her feeds. So she can have as much as she wants to eat, and then if she wants to eat a little bit less the next time, then that's what they're letting her do. And the most that she has had in a feeding now has been, I think, 50 milliliters, which is crazy because she's still so tiny, but she's able to take so much more per feeding. So I'm really excited about that. And then tomorrow what she's doing is she's going to the ad lib 4 stage, which really is the last stage before she gets to go home, and usually it's the day before she goes home, but she's not going to go home because she's not at the right weight yet. But ad lib 4 means that she can eat as much as she wants at each feeding, but they'll let her stretch an extra hour. So instead of feeding her every 3 hours, if she is content and she wants to sleep for a 4-hour stretch before she gets fed again, then they'll do that, but they won't let her go longer than 4 hours per feed. So she does that tomorrow, which is pretty exciting as well. So we're really close to having her home, and I absolutely cannot wait. I wanted to touch on the breastfeeding topic because I know I mentioned that in my part of the update. She has a tongue tie, and I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this in a previous update, but she has a tongue tie, and the speech therapist said that some babies do perfectly fine with their tongue tie, that some babies have to have a revision. And she was able to breastfeed with no issues, but I was using a nipple shield. And she does really well with the nipple shield. I have offered her my breast on its own, but she wouldn't latch. And then when I put the nipple shield on, it really helped her. So I think a lot of that has to do, and the speech therapist said this as well, that her mouth is so small, so it is a lot easier for her to use the nipple shield. Also, babies with tongue ties, they feed so much better with the nipple shield versus just the bare breast. So she said that she doesn't think that she needs the revision right now. She said that as she gets bigger and as she gets older, when she does start feeding bare breast, if she ever does, if I see that she is struggling to eat, or if I'm in a lot of pain, that she more than likely will need a revision. So we're not even gonna bother with her tongue tie right now. I think that it's fine. She's eating perfectly fine with it now, and she has zero issues taking a bottle nipple either, which the speech therapist told me that tongue ties typically are not an issue with bottle feeding because the bottle nipples are a lot easier to get milk out of than an actual breast. So as of right now, we're not planning on getting a revision. I'm really happy that the tongue tie has not been an issue. It was hard to tell in the beginning because she is so tiny and her tongue is so small that it was hard to tell if her tongue tie was going to be significant or not. But thankfully, it's not even a concern or an issue at the moment. So we're doing really good with everything. Yeah, just waiting on her to gain more weight, but she's passed all of her tests and everything at the hospital, so once she gets a little bit closer to 4 pounds, she'll be able to come home. Started getting her room ready a little bit. I'm not going to have her room completely done before she comes home from the hospital, but I have bought almost everything that she's going to need. Today I ordered her bassinet, and I ordered the Halo swivel bassinet. And I also ordered a video monitor for her, and I have her swing, I have a rock and play. The only thing that I need to do is get bottles and some burp cloths, I think, because I really don't have, I have some, but I only have like 2 or 3. So I need to get some more of those and maybe a couple more swaddle blankets. But other than that, we're just ready for her to come home. I know I said that I'd do a vlog of getting her room together, and I still plan on doing that. I just know that her room's not going to be ready until after she's home because I ordered our other kids' dressers, and I can't move her dresser into her room until Kason gets his new dresser. So, and his dresser's not going to be in until after Laney is home. So, but don't worry, I will definitely do a vlog of getting her room together and just getting some stuff together for her. But if you were expecting to see a full nursery tour or anything like that before she comes home, it's not going to happen. But I don't feel any pressure to get her nursery ready. She is my second baby, and I've already done all of that with the first baby. And after your first baby, you're just so much more relaxed about bringing home a second baby, and you don't feel at least this is for me anyways, and I just don't feel the pressure of having to have a full-blown nursery and having absolutely everything that she is going to need for the whole first year of her life when she comes home. Like, you really don't need that much for a newborn to come home. So I just wanted the necessities, and I know I have more than just the necessities, but I just feel really comfortable with what I have for her right now, so that if she were to come home today, I know I'd be fine. So, but yeah, that is it for our 1 month update. When she comes home, I'll do a meet my baby video, and I am going to do kind of like a postpartum must-haves and a nursing / breastfeeding must-haves video, newborn essentials, that kind of thing. So let me know which ones you want to see first, but I do plan on doing sort of all of those videos if you guys are interested in those. And I am planning on getting back to doing some of my beauty videos as well. I haven't done a beauty video in a while, so I really want to update you guys on like my current favorites, kind of what I'm currently using in my makeup bag and what I use on a regular basis. My products for a really easy 10-minute new mommy makeup kind of look that is just, I think the products in it are perfect for any new mom who doesn't have a lot of time but wants to just feel good about herself during the day and just feel put together, and it doesn't take long at all. The products that I use in that they're just awesome. So if all of those sound good to you, then be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you have any ideas for videos that you want to see from me, or if you have any questions or anything, just leave them in the comments down below. And I will see you guys again very soon. Bye.